A wolf approached following her scent, so she used native survival skills, crouched into a fighting stance, and suddenly let out a fierce roar. The wolf was scared off. Tina trembled back into the cave. She thought she was safe. She was about to rest. But then, terrified, she grabbed a rock and smashed the wolf. While it ran off, she grabbed her belongings and climbed the tallest rock pillar nearby. All night she stayed alert, because the wolf returned. It even crouched beneath her, waiting to attack. Tina cried quietly on the rock, but eventually fell asleep. When she woke next morning, the wolf had turned into a herd of sheep. It turned out a native shepherd named Hank had passed by. After hearing about what happened at the school, he sympathized deeply, and said the white people's death was what they deserved. Coincidentally, he was also a friend of Tina's father. Hank immediately decided to help, planning to take her to her father. For safety, he brought her to his home, let her wear his son's clothes, lit a fire, and burned all the clothes she brought from the school, then told her that when his son returned, he would send him to inform her father. But they didn't know. At that moment, two white policemen had already found Tina's grandmother's house. After confirming the address, they pushed the old woman aside and searched her house, claiming they were catching a murderer. When she tried to stop their behavior, one officer pushed her to the ground. She hit her head and died instantly. Another officer walked in from outside, and without investigating anything, he helped his colleague fabricate a lie.
Yeah, she attacked you.
Just keep looking.
To them, native lives were worthless. The two rode off as if nothing happened. A few days later, Tina's father returned. Seeing his mother's body already discolored, he was overwhelmed with grief and rage. From the hoof prints on the ground, he immediately knew it was done by two white policemen. Just then, Hank's son Pete arrived with the message. He told him Tina had escaped the school and was in serious danger and was with his father. The man immediately realized the urgency. After thanking the boy, he warned him not to take the main road back, then told him to go first. He would pick up his daughter soon. He buried his mother, returned to his cattle tent, took out all his weapons, strapped them on, and set off to meet Pete. But he didn't know. Pete, who avoided the main road, still ran into trouble. The three missionaries hunting Tina happened to pass by. Seeing Pete was young, and the way he spoke was wild and untamed, they wanted to drag him back to the church school for purification without any discussion. Pete immediately grabbed a torch to fight back, but two fists were no match for four hands. He was quickly pinned against the stone wall by two missionaries. They raised their fists and started beating him mercilessly. These white men did not see Pete as human. They tied his hands like an animal. Then they grabbed his braid and dragged him behind a horse all the way. When the man hurriedly arrived, he only saw Pete's horse standing quietly in place. He instantly realized something had happened, so he quickly grabbed Pete's horse and gave chase. That night, the missionaries were trying to brainwash Pete, but Pete did not buy into any of it. He had also studied the white man's Bible. He knew these believers would kill to spread their faith. They had long broken God's laws.
So the laws mean nothing to you. Which means that God doesn't exist. And you know it.
The missionary was speechless at what he said. Then he got angry and rushed forward to beat him. But as he was about to kill Pete, suddenly Tina's father's knife appeared. Without a word,